Hey people, it's Wednesday, 6th of September. Hello, it's the morning. I'm getting going here. Slowly. Turn your computer up, okay? A little recap of yesterday. Yesterday was very stressful to me. I really try to stay out of the stores. You know, I don't do a lot of shopping, don't do a lot of driving. And yesterday reminded me why. You know, the help is shit. And stores, everything is set up for profit for the 0.1%. You go to the store, the staff hardly know what's in the store. They might have one thing that you need, and then you find that you need another thing for it. And, well, they have this. Surely they'll have the other part. They don't have it. I find it, you know, a little frustrating. You know, I like electronics, but, you know, I'm old. Older. 68 is older, okay? It ain't young. So the days of when I was well, let me put it like this. Technology continues to advance, but not for the advantage of the consumer. It is for the advantage of those who are making the money. And so it's like there's all these adapters and hookups, and there's a million of them. You know, it's frustrating. It's like, so anyway, I'm using this old camera for the time being. So turn the volume up, okay? I have searched on this new computer on Windows 7 you could pull up a mixer. I thought for a second I could pull up a mixer on here, and since then, no, can't find it. All I can do is go down here and see the volume, but I can't do anything with it. So I've just pulled up microphone again, and it doesn't give me any control features. So enough of that. It's nice today. The heat is over. It was actually, I had to get up and get a blanket last night, which is nice. I like. Okay. So I'm rambling, but I think I'm purposely just going to just let this go, because a comment yesterday was cool, and at the same time it's like I want to respond to it. Someone said that they really enjoy this show. You know, I can understand how this comes off as a show, but this is my life. I've said it before, you know, it's like when I was a kid, I always thought of just being able to get on and talk about whatever. But this ain't planned out. I'm just get on here and talk, you know. I think it's cool that people find my company, people enjoy my company, let me put it like that. You know, I could do a show. I have, you know, I could be quite the clown. You know, I know how to be silly and funny, and I have different voices that I can use. But I learned early on that when you show people, when you make a fool of yourself for the entertainment of others, they just want to see it over and over again. And I learned early on that I don't want to be anybody's clown, but I sure can when I want to. It's also why online I deal with a fair amount of people who are friends on Facebook and social media who I've never met. It's through music that we're connected, and they'll always be trying to make a funny, trying to get me to laugh, and it's like, just fucking shut up and leave me alone. Is that all you have to offer? That's how it feels. It's like all you can do is joke, because so much of life is a joke. Speaking of jokes, this is an old work shirt of mine. When I found it years ago at a Goodwill, I loved the fact that it was, rainbowy. Is this wearing this shirt a statement? Fuck no, I'm wearing a shirt. How dim-witted of humans to be offended and to assign negative value to a natural occurrence such as a rainbow. I'm just going to keep going because, that was the other thing that was getting me down. Among other stores I went to, I did go to Walmart because of convenience. I hate the fact that that's where we're at. We're a Walmart nation, but we are. And that's where I see real common people. I mean, people just let it all hang out at Walmart. You really see just how ugly some people's, bodies have become, their demeanor on the inside, the vibe, and not just Walmart. I went to Nebraska Furniture Mart. I went to Best Buy. Where else did I go? It's the same everywhere. It's a hollow, weird time. It's like it's really settled in, even though it's unstated for the most part. But the American dream was a lie, and it's over. And we're all stuck down here at the very bottom, scrabbling hard to make it day to day. That's why I'm quite happy to just stay at home and make music and play records, get online and interact with people a little bit. But the world is in sad motherfucking shape. Sad ass shape. So, I've mentioned it before, but this is the thing that I like, is when a piece of music comes and it's on repeat. And the new Slow Dive is doing that. It's on repeat. In particular, the tracks Andalusia Plays and Kisses. Those are just really stand out. I understand there's several color variations. I see there's a blue and a red one. I have the clear. Another thing, when I was out at Walmart, the superstore near my house, I run into my cousin, my neighbor Ray, out on his motorcycle. And he's not over there shopping. He's out gallivanting around, showing off on his motorcycle, trying to impress women. I get a kick out of that. He's 78, and he's like just in his, he's doing exactly what the hell he wants, and why not? Why not? More power to you, Ray. I just riff. So Ray, my cousin, we're all musical. He loves music, and he plays music loud on his motorcycle. And he'll often sit after he comes home in the front yard with the motorcycle stereo blasting. And his bass is blues, so I hear Ray Charles and ZZ Hill on a regular basis, and Bobby Blue Bland. And this is the group of music I grew up with. These are my people. I'm related to these people, but I really don't like the feeling of that music at all. That is not where I want to be. This is where, if there's a ground zero, it's atmosphere and beauty and not down in the dumps, but feeling elevated, feeling love, feeling good. This has such a warm humanness to it. I love Neil's voice. I've mentioned it before, but I saw them in the 90s when they first came to the U.S. with Ride. Great show. Got got to meet them, hang out, got to party with the band. I mainly partied with Ride, but I hung out with Rachel and Neil for a while. They were like kids, literally, you know. And so our conversation was really rather goofy, you know, mostly about Eno. But I like Neil's voice, and I just like where this music is coming from. Andalusia Plays, gorgeous song, on repeat. On repeat. But I thought to myself, you know, for contrast, my S's are down here where my slow dive is. But you know, I have some stuff besides slow dive that I really like in the S section. For example, there's slow dive, and then there's Slayer. Yeah, I got to see Slayer, I sure did. Blew my mind. The first time I heard Hell Awaits, I don't have it anymore, damn it. I wish I'd kept the I bought it on CD. It was scary. It was like, I heard it when it came out, and it was like that blood-curdling scream that it starts with by Tom Araya. Man, talk about an introduction. Power. And then all the conflicting thoughts and feelings about what are they saying? What is all this imagery? But eventually I got it, you know, it's like comic books. So I don't play these much, but this one is good. South of Heaven, this is good. I also have these collector's versions of two of the early albums, Show No Mercy. I do like this stuff. There's Ray now. Can you hear him revving up? It's 9 in the morning. He's getting ready to go out. Ray's going out. He's going to do his thing, y'all. This kind of a deep blood sort of thing. Don't play this much because, again, this is back in the early days when it was rough and raw. I like Slayer. I also have Hell Awaits. Go on, Ray. It's your bad self. That's what I told Ray when I saw him out. I was teasing him. I said, well, let's race. I'll race you on foot, you know, because I was walking to my car. And he said, oh, no, you probably win. And I just grabbed him as he started to drive by. I said, I love you, Ray. I love you, Ray. Here we go. Slayer, Hell Awaits. I'm showing this, you know, contrast. I have a wide variety of music here in the house to keep me interested and keep me happy. I'll say the word happy, I will, because I'm looking at this next record from this area of my S's. Slap Happy, completely different from Slow Dive and Slayer. This is essential for me. Dagmar Krause, the singer, Peter Blegvad, members of Faust are on here, Anthony Moore. This is important stuff. It's almost, some of it even sounds almost like vaudeville or something. Talk about another contrast from my S section. And this I get into. I like this. Sleep, Dope Smoker. When it first came out with that original cover, I was seeing it in the shops and I was intrigued, but I never bought one. You know, they're worth a lot of money now. But I like these reissues on Southern Lord. This is some killer shit. It is. Which version of this is? I think this is a green splatter. Yeah. Cool shit. I like variety, and I also very consciously and purposely don't bother with the mainstream stuff that everybody listens to. I hear it. It's inescapable. So there's really no point in me showing you the same records that everybody else is always showing over and over and over again and over and over again. I won't say any names because that'll just piss some people off. And that's another thing. It's like everything is on the edge. People are ready to be pissed off and angry and fight at the drop of a hat. It happened not yesterday, but a couple days earlier when I did some grocery shopping, and people got really, really shitty because there were long lines to the checkout. Man, people were ready to scrabble in the damn aisles. And there's no one in charge. We don't have any leaders. There are no leaders. There's no one minding the mint. See how I have all these references from my ancient past? Any of you other old fuddy-duddies remember that Jerry Lewis movie? Who's minding the mint? I think of that often. There ain't nobody minding the mint. Probably ain't no money in the mint, you know. Fort Knox, where all the gold is supposed to be, there's probably none there. Germany can't get their gold back from us, probably because we don't have it anymore. I'm rambling. I'm going to keep rambling. I'm almost done. So yesterday, besides the slow dive, and I played one record all the way through. Just for some reason, it came up to go here. Magma, Kantarkos. I think this is one of their best albums, personally. And this was my introduction to the band. This is when I first heard of them, and my first record by them. I liked it, and it scared me at the same time. This is back in the 70s when I was still wrestling with religious dogma that was fucking with my head. So glad I'm done with that bullshit. I don't care if you think it's disrespectful. I don't. Religion has destroyed so much good in this world. I don't give a fuck. I love this. Limited edition. That's a beautiful color, and I like that marbling, or whatever you call it, that goes along with the insignia or their logo. Powerful, powerful band. Powerful band. That's it. So, as I said, in a couple of weeks, I'm expecting the delivery of a new CD. Dave Newhouse is on it. Blake is on it. My other friend James Ballerin, who you haven't met, is on it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to keep pushing the RAF. You know, everyone who's received their copy is happy and likes it, and getting a lot of feedback on how good it is, how tight it is, how well recorded it is. It's not a local record. I wish that it was not impenetrable to get into the music press. I don't have any, I'd love to see a review of it in Brooklyn Vegan, or even Rolling Stone, Pitchfork. It seems like those, I don't have an avenue to get in. I remember years ago when I was working with folks associated with Saddle Creek, and you guys always get your records in, and found out that they were paying a publicist for that shit. Then when I found out how much they were paying the publicist, I said, what? I don't know if it's still like that. It probably is on the upper levels of finance, that you're paying publicists tens of thousands of dollars just to get your shit talked about in the media. I can't go there. But RAF deserves it. This is a badass album. This is world class. World class. I'm also going to let you know I'm very happy that folks in England and overseas don't mind paying the postage. I just received an order this morning from England. But I have to let you know that the postage that I'm charging is still low. I have the postage at $24 to get a record sent overseas, but I've been seeing that it's consistently $28. I think I'll go ahead and eat that 4 to encourage you folks who like what I do and this music to go ahead and get the record. I mean, that's crazy. You're paying twice for the record just to get it. And then I understand in certain parts, once the record gets there, you have to pay more in customs. That to me just feels like a plot to destroy the common person, which is, oh, so you folks have figured out how to become enterprising and use the mail system and your daily hustle to make a decent living. Well, we'll fix that. And then of course the opposite will say, well, these are the reasons postage rates need to go up like this. And I'm saying yes and bullshit at the same time. That's how it looks to me. So that's where I'm at. So to end this on a positive note, the one thing that we can do is, as individuals, is treat each other decently and try not to be so shitty, like a lot of people, and try to get this is my family on the phone already talking. Love my family. Hey, y'all out there in California. The least we can do is be kinder to ourselves and extend that to others, rather than waiting for the world to be nice to us, because that's on short order right now. Be part of the solution, please. Please. Okay,